open the period. Give to the single back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had, these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try it over the left side. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, here's Washington. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Husky! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time. To the air, it's Daniels. In traffic, it's Boggs.
What up, Super? What up? What up, Fed?
On the ground. Second and long here. From the gun, looking for a man. Dangerous throw on that one.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Quick give. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boggs. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Hauls it in. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. FSU calling its second timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Williams, gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Wide open, he makes the catch. Shakes a man, and he might take off. All the way. Touchdown, Washington.
They call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Drops back, it's Daniels. Out wide right, it's Boggs. Could not make his way to the corner. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Going to audible here, let's see what they do. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw on third down. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Williams throws for the tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Williams will pass. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
He's got it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
Second half. Comeback time.
I guess
You already know, Soup. You already know, kid.
lined up for an onside kick.
Northwest, what up?
He's able
What?
to
Come on, dog.
team gets the job done.
Come on, man. Illegal touching. Oh, it ain't go.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
But I thought he touched it.
The run inside. It's Washington. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offenses.
Snags it and he's open. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington. They'll line up to go for 2. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Stop saluting face.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's still running after the move. Racing down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, Noles.
Yeah, we got to fight back, dog. We got to fight back, Super. You right, cuz. You right.
Fire, 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 fire.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. All over him immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Rush right in his face. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Williams. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Washington. Fighting off the defender. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The quarterback rode that RPO for a while, trying to make sure the defenders were wrong, and he took a big shot and couldn't quite connect.
And those RPOs make you wrong defensively regardless. Do I come up really fast and play the run, or do I stay back? Great job by the defense, understanding, seeing it, playing the pass really well.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shots.
These niggas can't get off blocks for
shit. That was really, really good thinking.
They can't get off fucking blocks
by the offense.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
GG.
This is a live look at the swamp. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Florida head coach pregame. He told me this will be one of the biggest tests all year. Of course, they want to establish their dominance, SEC over the ACC, but he's going to need the crowd noise to do it. Confusion at the line of scrimmage when the offense has the ball. He said, I want our fans amped and ready to impact this game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Mensah. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the
Come on, man. How the that ain't even bad play calling, man. That's just bad tackling, bro.
And he scores! Touchdown, Hurricanes!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly
no, that number one song
Take the
serious,
football,
though.
Drive right down the field. Prove you're the better team. Give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Last in this tackle
Strike
weekly.
offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Motion from the wide receiver. He's changing the play. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The Gators are in the hurry up. Second down to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll give it to Ball. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Gators have this offense rolling. Handoff for Ball. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the wideout. Run in the red zone, it's Ball. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
Needed that little TD.
And he makes the extra point.
He's still in the game, Soup. Still in the game, cool. Yeah, that nigga do look solid, huh?
On the return, it's Lyle. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Holds on, it's Lofton. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. Left side, it's Vaughn. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming in.
These niggas ain't dropping shit, is they?
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
I think there's a couple schools of thought.
Yo, what up, Nitty?
Football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Churns into the pile. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
I guess that nigga game freezing up.
Looks
he went to go do something.
It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
I think he gonna get kicked after this one.
A win is a win low.
Yep, I'll take it anywhere I can, kid.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas. DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Here come these sorry behind Texas boys. I don't know why they like him.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Miles, what up, though? What up, kid?
To throw, Manning. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they lost the ball.
Cuz might be nervous. Cuz might be nervous over there.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh, that was nice. That was right in the hole, too, right where I was supposed to be. I ain't gonna lie, that was nice. That was definitely nice. That shit foreign so nice. The way all the safeties and shit cross. You know, I gotta give him props on that one. That was kind of nice.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And the Gators headed quickly to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. At midfield, he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Arch Madness. Here comes the heat. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
They'll move the wide receiver. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a give the ball. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Quarterback changing the play. Plows his way ahead. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. Maybe some room here. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Deep in the end zone, it's Wingo. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here's Manning to throw. Under pressure.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. To throw, it's Manning. Rolls right. All kinds of time before he fires right. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Longhorns, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. A give to Brown. He's past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Manning unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Buying time to his right. Looking down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Wingo. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're all over it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Throwing Manning. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Manning to the air again. Wide out trying to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown Longhorns! The AT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a drive there of 82 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Signal for the 2-minute timeout. Long way to go on second down. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Finds his tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Pryor.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. See some running room. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Rush is on, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What you got to know is a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Plenty of time left left in the half. Here as they
As
take
balls
over,
are
but
the
they
new
will want to be
filmmaker.
efficient here in the final
And
2
wiped
minutes.
out smiling face with tears,
And he was
smiling
hit
face with
just as he
tears.
released it, and it falls to the
Reese will
turf.
be soaked up.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Right side, it's Coleman. Brought down at the
Face with tears of joy, sometimes the face should help.
And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Take 2 shots of sun liquor and just say fuck it.
Here's Arts to throw.
Sorry if I can't type face with tears of joy.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Art's going to spin it again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 20. Quick work on that scoring drive just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown.
Olodolo is still in the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as he returns to 25.
Face with tears of joy.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
I was about to say WTF happened.
They'll run him again. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The
Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy.
Try to put up points before the half. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The kick is on its way.
My hangover bad, I barely know where I'm at. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy.
Gets down there and touches it down. That's where they'll put it in play.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And the extra point is through, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic.
Florida.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
No way. Stand down, Texas boys. Man face homing, medium dark skin tone, man shrugging, medium dark skin tone. Messiah, my brother. Rising Messiah, only 100 points. High Messiah. Kill the MFN real fire fire. 214. Kill pass fire fire.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Olodolo. Super fire fire.
And it'll be a touchback.
Hangover face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Muti fire fire.
Here comes the Gators offense.
Muti is the key playing with Texas.
They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start
No, Super, that's not what we're
And they're
going
going
to
to have to
do.
be really aggressive.
Messiah's the
Like
leading
this
place.
offense, when I'm playing from behind,
Face with
every
tears of
possession
joy,
means
face
so
with
much
tears of
more. And
joy,
if you look
face
the other
with
side of the
tears of
defense,
joy.
they haven't given much
Please to
resistance.
hear the
Yeah,
filth and
nothing
go
has
down, but
gone
it's
their
for the
way in the
first
first
row.
half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their
I'm in a
confidence,
different
that you are
division
going to be
now.
challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Daniel Bird at this point, face with tears of joy.
Here's Jaden one more
Face
time.
with tears of joy, I got you.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Gators want to move quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Snaps on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up.
He'll take the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff for ball.
As a professional
Well, you wonder if
drinker,
one of the
if you
adjustments
take
they
an
made at
electrolyte
halftime,
packet and
trailing
then
in this
take a
game
shot
to
of
try
hard
and get the
liquor,
ground
you
game
will feel
established,
better
David.
within
They're off to a
20
good
minutes.
start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pass, I love you,
In
no
the
biggie.
backfield, it's ball. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
And foul.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have
Sorry,
it
but
there.
splash next
They're
level.
going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
He'll set up to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
29
You're
already
in the second half of this game, you're trailing,
trace.
David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
2 stops removed.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Smashes ahead.
That's the kind face with tears of joy.
Get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Arch is going to throw for it. Look out! He gets away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time.
Run to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Never mind. GGZ. GG. Stick to boxing, brother.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, this is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Let's work fire.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Let's go fire, 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 fire.
Making the adjustment. Hits inside. It's Fletcher. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Using his legs, it's Fletcher. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Offense still out there. Lining up quickly on fourth down. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Canes will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
Time Cook crying face.
Catches it at the 30. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Smart Congrats win this game round.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Wants to throw. It's saying.
Don't just give up field position.
Out wide right, it's Jackson. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that or pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're
got some room, headed to the goal line. A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I know, just hyping up, bro.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Don't miss the fight tonight. It's going up.
It's 2nd and 9. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And I see what the quarterback saw. He saw man-to-man coverage on the outside. Give my guy a chance to win. But the DB won. Great job staying glued to the wide receiver, seeing the ball when it's coming, and batting it down.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. Snags it, and there's running room. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to. A good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive.
Trophy yellow smiling. Trophy yellow smiling. Trophy yellow smiling. Trophy yellow smiling.
And you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw. Got his man downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down, Sayin. Right side, it's Smith. There he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. This should be the last play of the quarter. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
From the gun, it's Fletcher. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be fourth. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Throwing, say it. Left side is Jackson. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line.